Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I'm back to my room, my environment, my hometown. So I'm back in Mumbai. I just came back today in the evening. It's been a bit of a tiring day, but that does not mean that the quiz will stop. So I'm here again with five answers for yesterday's questions and five more new questions for you today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right into. So our first question for yesterday, bringing families together for over 100 years, was the tagline of which Gujarat based company? Now, the answer is pretty simple. The answer is Amul. Amul, so we all know Amul, we use a lot of products of Amul, so this is what their tagline was initially. Now, moving on to the second question, what was used for the first time in Wimbledon in the year 1986? And the answer for this is the yellow colored tennis ball. So that was the first time that was used during for Wimbledon in the year 1986. Now, our third question for yesterday, he was the first person without an aviation background to be awarded an honorary rank of group captain by the Indian Air Force. In 2012, he was named as the honorary member of the Order of Australia. Who are we talking about? The answer is none other than our master blaster, our very own Sachin Tendulkar. So, the similar way that Dhoni had got a rank in the Indian Army, similarly Sachin had been conferred these particular honorary ranks. Now, moving on to our fourth question for yesterday, which superhero first appeared in August 1962 in Amazing Fantasy comic number 15? Now, I know just because it's 1962, you all must have thought it's a very old hero or something like that. But the answer is the very young, the very popular among teens superhero Spider-Man. And for our fifth question for yesterday, the introduction of the synthetic material to produce these balls changed from the earlier way of producing it by hand sewn, round, leather pouch stuff with chicken or goose feathers. Which sport ball are we talking about? The answer is the golf ball. So the golf ball, this is how it was initially made, and then the process was changed. And now for our five questions for today, let's start off with question number one. It is said that this term was coined by Robert Clive. It is native to the waters between Mumbai, which is formerly known as Bombay, and Kutch in the Arabian Sea, and small number are also found in the Bay of Bengal. Now, what is this that we are talking about? Moving on to our second question for today, Franklin Roosevelt was the only president to visit this particular place. Goldfinger, the movie made in 1964, was partially filmed at this place in Kentucky. 23,000 soldiers, family members, and civilians live here. In 1939, at the onset of World War II, the original Magna Carta England version of the Bill of Rights was taken to this place to protect it from the Blitzkrieg, and it was returned to England in the year 1947, which is this historic place that we are talking about. Now, moving on to our next question. This this image consists only of simple geometric shapes or text. It does not meet the threshold of originality needed for copyright protection, and it is therefore in the public domain. The peacock's head was now flipped to the right. That this was done to suggest as if it was looking forward into the future, not back into the past. In the late 1980s, the 11 feathers of the previous peacock's logo were pared down to 6 to represent the 6 divisions, that is news, sports, entertainment, stations, network, and productions. Now each had a color assigned to it. I'm going to tell you that. News was yellow, sports was orange, entertainment was red, stations were purple, network was blue, and productions was green. Which logo are we talking about? And for our fourth question for today, this particular game was developed by Midway Games Chicago studio in the year 1992. I want you to identify this game, and just to help you out, you should be able to see an image right about now. And now for our last question for today. He is the only heavyweight champion to have finished his career undefeated. Now, guys, the answer isn't as simple as you think of it. So think a little deeper, and you should be able to see an image of the person I'm talking about right about now. So these were our 5 questions for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So now that I'm back, we're going to come up with some more interesting, some more fun questions. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. I'm Priyadarshan here, your host and your quiz master. Leave your comments down below. I'm waiting for your answers. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Till then, take care, stay safe. Good night.